How's everyone doing? Today I have an awesome Arrow video haul right here. 7 pickups. And if you've seen these movies, definitely let me know what you think of them as well. And the first 3 are Steelbooks. First up is Lifeforce, which is one of my all-time favorite horror movies, a very underrated horror movie in my opinion, and it's great to see a release like this for this film, and it's going to get more exposure because of it, and I really think that's awesome. It's a Tobe Hooper directed film, and I think it's one of his more underrated films as well, with Funhouse is another one which I think is underrated from Tobe Hooper, and this is basically space vampires. You know, it's vampires from space. They go out to check on this comet, and they see something attached to the comet, and they bring these human-like creatures back, and they find out that they're essentially stealing people's souls and life force. So it's a unique take on the vampire genre, and I always really enjoyed it. And this one is a 2-disc Blu-ray edition right here, and tons of special features right here. It's director approved right there, and it's just, I love the time and effort Arrow Video put into this release, especially. It has the theatrical release on the 1-disc, and it has a European uncut edition as well. So that's pretty cool with the international run right there. And some new commentary. And I'll go ahead and take this off so you can see the artwork. There's the classic theatrical artwork, and then here on, let me take these little stickies off. Little things keeping the paper backing on. And I always really thought the lead space vampire girl in here was really hot when I was younger. Matilda May, I believe her name is. And there is the back right there. Pretty cool. And this is artwork, so this is allowed to be seen on here. There's the spine. And here's an advertisement for Remo Williams and a lot of other Arrow Video releases. And I love the booklet right there. That's just awesome. And this scene always freaked me out too when I was younger. And it has a great cast in here too. I remember Patrick Stewart being in here, and it's just, I love the effort that they put in for these releases. They go all out. The newly commissioned artwork, the transfers, the booklets, and then for their other, I like that shot as well right there. And then for their non-Steelbook releases, they have the reversible artwork. So pretty cool. Here is disc 1, the international version right there. And here is disc 2, and this is the theatrical version. And here is the interior artwork, which again I appreciate when they do interior artwork for Steelbooks. A lot of times over here in the States we get just kind of very generic ones with no interior artwork, and I hate that. So it's really nice to see, you know, especially the UK has so many great Steelbooks. You guys are so lucky with the Steelbooks. We don't really get too many over here. Love that booklet. This is a fantastic release, and I love this movie. If you're a horror fan, definitely check it out. Highly recommend this one. One of my all-time favorite horror movies, and very happy to have that edition. And next up is Theater of Blood Steelbook. In fact, the next 2 Steelbooks have Vincent Price in them. Right here is Theater of Blood. I always thought this one was very entertaining, and Vincent Price definitely hamming it up in here. A very campy movie. He's basically an actor who's basically taking his revenge out on the critics and killing them in different unique ways that kind of play into his acting roles. And you can see that right there. I think it's a really nice looking steelbook right there. Let me go ahead and peel this off. And a ton of special features in here as well. Right there. I like the back shot right here as well. Again, showing the unique kills right there. And the characters that Vincent Price plays in this one are just hilarious and awesome. Butch, that character especially, just so over the top. And if you're a Vincent Price fan, I would definitely recommend checking this one out. Again, my 2 favorite Vincent Price roles are the Abominable Dr. Phibbs and the House of Wax. But this one right here is a lot of fun. And here's the disc. And again, it comes with a booklet. I'll go ahead and show you the booklet. Right there. There's the back. Vincent Price and Diana Rigg. I'm telling you, just let's see. I'm pretty sure Butch is in here too. Where's Butch? Hold on, I'm pretty sure that they have. Vincent Price is just so good in this one. It's classic. I could have sworn. Where is he? I thought he. There we go. Hilarious. Love it. And let me go ahead and take the disc out and show you the interior artwork. Great. Love that. That nice extra added little touch right there with interior artwork. And I have one more Vincent Price Steelbook, and that is the Pendulum right there from Edgar Allan Poe, adapted right there. This is another great one from Roger Corman, one of his better ones in my opinion, along with House of Usher. Those are probably two of my favorites from him. And this is from his Poe adapted ones right here. And this is a really great gothic horror film, and Vincent Price was great in here as well. And who is the other? Barbara Steele, who's been on a ton of great movies. She's in here as well. A lot of extra special edition contents right here. Special features. Right there. And I love the look to this Steelbook. Really cool kind of classic artwork. Right there. Go ahead and show you, there's the disc. And there's the booklet. I'll go ahead and show you the booklet. Oh, Barbara Steele is stunning. I dig it. Vincent Price. And from the classic and legendary Roger Corman. And there's some interior artwork right there. Very nice. And this is probably one of my favorite looking Steelbook as far as the artwork that they chose. I just really like that classic look. It really works. And very fitting for this film, obviously. Kind of has that the classic painted look right there. I'm glad they chose that artwork. That theatrical style. And next up are the regular Blu-Rays from Arrow. The Beast Within. Crazy creature feature from the 80s. I remember seeing this when I was younger, and it's been a long time since I've seen it, and really cool to revisit this. And I think the practical effects here really work. The transformation scenes, some really good gore effects, and yeah, it's basically this woman is raped by this man creature, and then she ends up having a kid 17 years later. He's sick and acting strangely, and they're trying to figure out what's going on, and there's a beast within him. And yeah, there's some attacks going on, and the cycle continues, and the ending's pretty awesome. And again, I like the transformation scenes in here a lot. And I'll go ahead and show you the director approved special edition contents, just tons. Look at all those special features right there. Again, I've talked about Arrow Video before. Definitely one of my favorite companies out there. I think they do some of the best releases. And it's a 2-disc edition right here. There's the Blu-Ray. And nice swing tray, and there's the DVD. And to me, Arrow Video is like a combination of Criterion Collection and Shout Factory. They have the reversible artwork, which they were the first ones I remember seeing doing that for Blu-ray releases, so very cool. And they have the booklet right there, and they have tons of great special features, transfers, and disc artwork. It's just a complete edition and package here. And here is the theatrical artwork right there. And so you can reverse that if you want. I'm going to actually keep the new artwork. I like this newly commissioned artwork right here. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the old DVD artwork over here in the States. And I'll go ahead and show you the booklet. Lots of information in these booklets. I really appreciate that. Awesome. Come on. I really love the effects in here. And it's definitely a darker movie. I remember this one being another one that, yeah, see, look at that. That freaked me out when I was younger. And I think it still holds up, honestly. It does have some camp appeal to it, but overall, I think it holds up pretty well. That's the old cover for the DVD I remember. Very nice. I think it was 82 that came out. Next up is Motel Hell. One of my all-time favorite horror movies right there. It takes all kinds of critters to make Farmer Vincent's Fritters. Great horror comedy movie, kind of parodying the slasher genre. And yeah, the classic pig head right there holding a chainsaw. The climax is just awesome. It's just a lot of fun. Basically, he takes people and puts them into the ground and takes out their voice boxes and uses them for his meat that he sells. And he's kind of well known for selling the meat and beef jerky treats and stuff like that in the area. And it's hilarious. It's awesome. It's just, yeah, and there's tons of special features in here as well. And I like the newly commissioned artwork right there. Oh, and it has the quote right there in the back. I didn't even notice that. But yeah, just so much fun. And right there, Rory Calhoun. I like the disc artwork right there, the Blu-ray and DVD. And here is Boris Karloff starring in Black Sabbath. Advertisement for some more Arrow Video films. There it is, right there. Chainsaw battle. Yeah, the information that are in these booklets, just awesome. If you're a fan of the film, it's the way to go. I really appreciate all that extra information and write-ups, and sometimes you find out some information you weren't aware of for the film. And here's the reversible artwork, the classic theatrical poster right there. I so want to get that poster. It's usually pretty expensive, but I definitely want to get that poster one day. One of my all-time favorite horror movies, and I love that. Motel Hell. If you haven't seen Motel Hell, highly recommend it. So much fun. And another great release. Awesome. People Under the Stairs. Really enjoyed this one as well. Roach was the character that really stood out for me. And I remember Fool was the little kid, and he was helping somebody rob the landlord's brother and sister. And they turned out to be a bunch of freaks. And they have all these kids held captive. And yeah, it's just crazy. And again, tons of special features in here as well. Look at all those special features. This is one I really enjoyed. A great Wes Craven film. Definitely deserves a lot more credit than it gets as well. I hear people talk about it, but not enough. Another advertisement for Delta Force. Terrorists getting their butt kicked right there. Chuck Norris and Lee Marvin. And here is the disc artwork. There's the booklet. Go ahead and show you the booklet. It's the classic artwork right there. Oh, freaky. Just gonna kind of skim through here a little bit. Twisted. Here is the reversible artwork, which is the classic theatrical one right there. Pretty cool. I'm going to keep the newly commissioned artwork on the outside of this one, just because when you open it up, you see the booklet and then the disc artwork as well, which is for the classic artwork. And last but not least, Larry Cohen's The Stuff. Love the heck out of this one as well. It has a great classic sci-fi feel to it. Reminds me a lot of The Blob, and even a little bit of Invasion of the Body Snatchers because of how the people react once they have the stuff. And when I was younger, I always wanted to eat some of the stuff. It looked appealing. Not what happens to you after you eat it, but the actual stuff itself. I don't know, I just thought it was a lot of fun. And I really like Larry Cohen. I did the It's Alive series and Q the Winged Serpent, which I really enjoy. And this one is just entertaining, and again, it reminds me a lot of The Blob. And again, a ton of special features right there. Newly commissioned artwork. Now, The Stuff was one of those ones that I never really loved the different artwork that they used. I like this one actually a lot, so I'm pretty happy with that. But as far as the older one, and there's the container, kind of like the design for the container for this stuff right there. There is the Blu-ray disc, and there's the DVD disc. And here is an advertisement for The Burbs. Can't wait for this release. The Burbs is one of those movies that I just grew up on. I watched all the time growing up. It used to be on TV all the time as well, and great cast, and it's just a lot of entertaining entertainment fun, and I can't wait for this release. They're doing a Steelbook and a regular release. I definitely want to get the Steelbook for this. Oh, love it. I'm glad this movie's finally getting a Blu-ray release and getting more exposure. There's some more advertisements right there. And here's the booklet for this stuff. Yeah, here's some of the poster artwork. I never loved that. There. And here is the reversible artwork right there, which, again, not a fan. I definitely prefer this new artwork. I remember seeing a VHS cover for it a while ago that I did like, but this one I think is a really big improvement on the ones that I used to see all the time. So very happy for that, and definitely an entertaining film. And again, Arrow Video killing it with the transfers, the special features, the designs for their newly commissioned artwork and Steelbooks. Again, if you've seen any of these films, definitely let me know what you think of them as well. Again, some of my all-time favorite horror films, Lifeforce and Motel Hell, are two of my all-time favorites. I really do enjoy all the films here. The Stuff is a lot of fun. People on the Stairs is one I grew up watching all the time. The Beast was good to revisit that one. I definitely think that's very, still holds up in my opinion. Theater of Blood's really campy, and Vincent Price just hamming it up in there. I love all the characters he plays and the different kills. And Pit and the Pendulum, classic gothic horror right there. So there you go. Again, leave me some comments down below. Let me know what you think of these movies. And I hope everyone's doing well. Take care.